Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome to the day after the Oilers 4-2 victory over the Los Angeles Kings. My sincere apologies for not getting a post-game recap video out last night. I was at the game. I get to go to like one game a year, and I didn't have any of my recording equipment with me. I was staying somewhere, and I could have used my phone, I guess. I could have recorded something on my cell phone, but I figured I'd just wait till I got home. I did some traveling. I had some behind-the-scenes stuff going on today, so that's why this video is getting up late. So my apologies. This isn't really going to be my usual day after segments. This is going to be kind of like a recap plus day after. But yeah, great game overall. I thought Edmonton, for the most part, played really good. I didn't like the first goal against in terms of defensive coverage, but I mean, what can you do? It was off an icing, and then nobody that was on the ice took anyone. So Trevor Moore scored 6:45 into the game. But Zach Hyman, he ended up tying the game near the end of the first period. Nice feed from Connor McDavid. I'm pretty sure everyone in the audience, including everyone on the ice, thought McDavid was going to shoot from the top of the slot, but he found Zach Hyman. Now, my seat at the game was like behind the LA Kings net. It was like a little off to the side, kind of in the corner. And I thought McDavid was going to shoot. So that pass to Hyman was so fast, seeing that live, and Hyman put the puck in the net. I was so late reacting to it. That puck was in the net, and they were already celebrating before my brain even registered that Zach Hyman put the puck in the net and scored. So it's actually really funny watching the live broadcast, like replay. When you see me, it's such a delayed jump up reaction to cheer. It was really funny. Second period, Laferriere ended up scoring 7:34 in. He kind of got on his own. Evan Bouchard kind of pinched up. Not really sure what Bouchard was doing on that specific play, but he had back coverage. He had McDavid and Ekholm back. So people that were mad at Bouchard, I'm like, we should probably relax on the Bouchard anger on that goal against, because Ekholm and McDavid had coverage. The problem was Ekholm went over to McDavid's side of the ice instead of covering the middle. Laferriere got into the middle on his own, put it over Stuart Skinner's blocker. He made it 2-1 LA. And then the turning point of the game here was LA getting a 5-on-3 for 28 seconds. And the saves that Skinner made, and being able to watch those saves within 20 feet of him, 30 feet of him, man, Skinner, he saved the game in the second period. The penalty kill as a whole saved the game in the second period. Edmonton gets a power play late. Leon Draisaitl, nice tip in the high slot, perfect play from Evan Bouchard to tie the game at 2 going to the third. And I had a good feeling after the second. I was like, you know what? Just have a big third period here. And we're looking good. Just a minute and 25 seconds into the period, Evan Bouchard with his signature Bouch bomb, top corner. It was a thing of beauty, makes it 3-2 Edmonton. And then some insurance. Nugent-Hopkins scored near the end of the game. Well, there was about 3.5 minutes left, I think, from Connor Brown and Matthias Janmark. So one, Janmark continues to produce, which is great. Two, it was really nice to see Connor Brown chip in with some points. When I saw it was Nuge and Brown coming in on the 2-on-2, I was really hopeful that Nuge was going to give it to Brown and Brown would get a shot, and then maybe Nuge would go for a rebound. I'm rooting for Brown to score. I know we're like all ragging on him all the time, but it was nice to see him get an assist. It was a nice pass. Nuge didn't get everything on the shot, but it doesn't matter. It goes in the net. 4-2 Edmonton. And then with about 58 seconds left, Knobloch put Connor Brown out with the empty net. I would have screamed my head off if Connor Brown had been able to score in the empty netter. And I had fans around me that were talking about it too. Everyone in the building, I got the sense like, oh man, is Connor Brown going to get this empty net? Please, let's do it. Overall, though, very good game. Connor McDavid, he hits 90 points for the 8th straight season, which is outrageous. He's one of only, I forget what the stat is now. Is it one of the only 3 players to do it 8 or more consecutive seasons? I think Lemieux and Gretzky have more, or on Bossy. So those are the 3 that are ahead of him, I believe. Great game. It was a lot of fun. Now the shots on goal don't really tell the whole story here. The expected goals ended up being very, very similar towards the end of the game, but the Oilers game was very calculated. At the end of the first period, I tweeted out, I was like, this is a very dump and chase game for Edmonton, but Edmonton, every time they were dumping that puck in, someone was hitting someone in the corner. Even Janmark laid a nice late hit on Doughty. I think it was in the first period, and Doughty's looking around like, you're going to let that go? Yeah. Sorry, Doughty. You're going to get hit. And he got hit a lot. Doughty ended up a -3. And as the game went on, that was Edmonton's game plan. And that's also one of the only ways you can really beat a 1-3-1 neutral zone trap. But they always had, they kept dumping it on the same side, and they kept having their forecheckers go in the same corner to lay a hit. They were really attacking the left defense is what it looked like. Or sometimes even on the right side. But either way, they were getting the pucks deep into corners. They were going for hits, and then they were trying to capitalize on turnovers and preventing the LA Kings from getting clean breakouts. So seeing all that live, like in real time, very interesting. I thought Edmonton played good. I thought they played disciplined, structured. They looked so much better than they had lately. It was nice to get 2 points against a division rival without the game going to overtime. Just looking at Money Puck here, the deserve to win a meter. Edmonton 70.7% to LA Kings 29.3%. The expected goals by the end of the game, it says 3.52 to 3.06 in favor of the Kings, but LA was at less than 2 expected goals until what is this? 206 remaining. So all the chances and shots they got with the net empty really inflated their expected goals. Because I thought overall Edmonton really, I mean, they controlled the entire third period. And then even the chances LA was getting, Skinner made a couple big saves kind of in the slot crease area with the net empty. So that was nice to see. When we look at the forward lines, I actually liked every line. I thought every line like contributed in a positive way. I was very skeptical heading into the game when I saw the lineups posted. I didn't like that Kane and Janmark, or Janmark specifically, was in the top 6, but that Kane-Nugent-Hopkins Janmark line was fine. I had no issues with it. Fogle, McLeod, Perry, I actually thought was a great line. McLeod had a great chance all alone in front. I wish he could have scored. That would have been awesome. Corey Perry, he had a good power move to the front of the net at one point. He was working the corners. Everyone overall played a pretty good game. Hyman, McDavid, Draisaitl, obviously, they played great. I guess if there was like a negative to the game for me, it would have been Edmonton getting 2 consecutive power plays in the third period. They could have really just put the game away. I was a little worried that they didn't capitalize on 2 straight power plays against the Kings, because it's not often that Edmonton gets those opportunities against LA, especially in the third period when they're already up a goal. So, that was nice. It was a fun game to be at. Met a couple people that recognized me, so I didn't catch anyone's names, but if you happen to have seen me at the game and I did say hi, thanks. It was actually pretty cool meeting some of you. So that was fun. That was interesting. Not used to that. So if you guys ever do recognize me, if I'm ever in Edmonton and at a game again, I'll try and like plan it better so that there's a more formal, like we can like have designated meetup spots during the game, have a drink, hang out, say hi, talk about the game, that sort of thing. But that's pretty much it for me. My day after / post game recap. I don't really know how to like title this. Once again, I do have some things brewing in the background. I have some stuff in the works for you guys that I am excited to announce at a later date. It should be very soon, though. But if you guys like today's video, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe. I will have the pregame report for the Oilers and Blues game tomorrow. That'll be up first thing in the morning, and we're going to go from there. I appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot. Thanks for saying hi at the game. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I only get to go to like 1 game a year, and I had a blast, and I'm happy Edmonton won. And yeah, it's always nice to beat the LA Kings. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Take care.